Hello there,
people. This is Out of Base again, coming to you with another interesting race. Actually, there's two races this time. And on this one, I start at the back of the pack, right behind the Nissan GTR. And this race is actually, this whole video is all about madness and how far you have to push somebody to receive it, I guess. I don't know. So we will comfortably sit in the last place for this race and waiting for that green right now. And interesting enough, what is going to happen at the first corner of the Nürburgring, as you can expect, it's kind of war zone right there. It's already somewhat medieval times a little bit right there. You know, it reminds me of sword fights of Warzone a little bit, of medieval time. So right now, on this series of corners, we kind of get like usual routine. There's nothing too much happening right there. As usual, everybody kind of get their grip as it should be. And right now, a little look inside of the AMG, but he will be not too kind of this time of the year. But here we get a little present, which is third place actually right now. And thank you for the present. And here another present, natural selection for the Christmas. And thank you for that. It's a time of giving, if you will. So we will continue, we will forward a little bit this madness. Time a little bit passed, and this place, I made some mistakes, to be honest. And behind me is sitting Lexus. And at this point, I was wondering, you can see here, it's indicator that somebody is behind you really closely, and question a little riddle, if you will, for you guys. What is going to happen? Is he gonna claim the inside line cleanly, or is he gonna do something else? So leave the answer in the comments. Let me know what you think would happen. Don't cheat. Take your time. About this video was all about pushing me to madness. I think somebody will explain it better than myself.
See, madness, as you know, is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
Car on the right. You've got light damage at the rear.
Yeah, I wasn't so happy about it. And kind of took me to the extreme a little bit. Okay, but next race. So we have a hot day.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
In Catalonia. And this race was kind of interesting. I was starting at very nice position, as you can see. I was trying for my best. I tried my best, what I can, for the lap times, and essentially I got 1:45.7, which is kind of great actually, considering. I was playing around with tire pressures again, as always, for stability, and so I don't have so much understeer and oversteer. I was trying to balance it out, but as race will progress, you will see that it's not the case for this race. And we were starting actually in 6th place, so not too bad at all. Behind the faster guys. Actually, the guys weren't that fast. I made a few mistakes. I could have gotten at least half a second better at this track, but I just didn't have the time to push the setup and push myself. So we will start as it is. 6th place. I'm really satisfied. For this race I will try to get top 10, so that's the initial goal always. Top 10 is enough. Good race. So right, taking the outside line, staying out of trouble, so we will take the shortcut right here, and you saw nothing, I hope. A little bump from AMG and more guys with oversteer, and almost got hit, and there's death and misery right behind me, and some natural selection will kick in as well, so there's Lexus and AMG fighting for that second position. And there's right behind me Porsche trying to get inside line, so he kind of got it, but he wasn't carrying enough speed to get past me. And actually you can see there's kind of good pace. Everybody is making kind of small mistakes, and not the best speed for everybody. Braking zones also is not on point for anybody. It's first lap and you can't expect good pace. So savage lunge here, and we will claim the position, and kind of almost giving up the position, but he had some oversteer, I suspect, and he lost the position to me. So it was great inside look, and I just got the position, 2 positions in one strike, so that's nice. And right now I will try to catch up with the leader of the race, really fast guy. Spoiler, I will not make myself close enough to make the first place. So right now I'm being attacked from the AMG, actually really fast guy. He was pushing me forward, not in my pace, but stressfully pushing me. So he was kind guy. He was not making reckless moves on me, so that's kind of good. I was making mistakes purely by my nerves. That is one thing that happens, and as you can see right now, I will speak about tires a little bit more. You can see in a bottom right corner there's 4 digits of green markers, and here you can see that PSI is kind of really being pushed right now in a really bad way. The left side of my car, left side tires are really bad, and first place just spun off. Wow, and we claimed the first position. Actually right now, making speak over, I didn't really remember that one, but that's nice. So we are now pole sitter, first place, really nice. And bad line through here, it's the saddest thing about me that I can't capitalize on my speed and the line. I never turn in as quite as I should, so I lose a lot of time on slow corners. So yeah, that's my weak spot. So right now, speaking about tires, left side on Catalunya you have to lower the pressure considerably, at least 1.5 psi lower than the right side, especially when the track surface temperature is really high. So in this case I made a mistake, and I have hard time turning into corners. I will also lose my grip in exit of corners also. So not the best race, but I wanted to show this race what happens to your pace if you make a mistake with tires, with tire pressures. So right now you can see left side, front left, and front left actually, front left tire is really bad. It's getting really hot actually, almost above 90 or near 90 degrees I think, and I will try to kind of manage that through the race. But in this race, it's far-fetched if you can manage somehow, but you have to lower your entry speed and you have to balance the central gravity of the car. You have to manage it better, but here it's not really possible right now. PSI is set, and what can you do? Otherwise I have to go into pit lane and lose a lot of time. So the Porsche got the inside line of the first corner, but I will get the inside line of the third corner of the track. So right now we're just trading the first position, and he will claim try to claim the inside line here on the fourth corner of the track, kind of hairpin, I guess. So right now we still keep the inside line, but the Huracan has catched up to us as we fight with the Porsche, and actually Huracan has gotten the second place. So I'm being attacked actually from the both guys. It's three-way battle for first place. Really interesting racing was this one, and I made a mistake. I got two wheels on the gravel, so my wheels are dirty, and right now I'm not carrying as much speed through straight, but we will keep the inside line through the hairpin here. So right now still sitting in first place. I kind of right now started to feel that I was really slowing the race pace of the top guys kind of down, and at this point I was feeling kind of bad. I felt I need to let them pass, to let them fight, let them have their own race, because it's never good to really sit in front of guys that you know you're slower and really making yourself fat on the track. So right now braking really late, and in the conclusion I have bad line and actually really bad entry of this lap. So we will let the guys pass and let them fight. No hard feelings from me. They're faster, and I think their track knowledge of this track is better. But I think if I would have had balance in my tire pressures at this point, I would be on the pace that I should be on. But what can you do? You make those mistakes, those crucial ones with the setup. When you start tinkering with the stuff, there's risks to take. There's some experience to gain also from those mistakes. So not everything is as bad as it would seem. It's just one race to lose, and it's also not I'm not playing in Apex Online Racing. This is no league race. This is just a kind of basic lobby race. So, but the guys can be really polite and nice, as you can see. Everybody respects everyone and gives space if it's needed. But here, starting this lap, things took very kind of, I think, bad way. I guess we will take the inside line and the Honda will take the outside. Or is it Honda? Yeah. So he turned in really early. I wasn't finishing my move. My braking zone wasn't finished quite enough. So in that conclusion we had contact. I was slow through the sequence of corners and giving up 2 more positions actually, and not the best thing to do. You should be able to keep your position, but as we know, the front left tire is kind of high on PSI and it's not bringing the best entry speed for the right-handed corners, so bummer. And apologies from me for the guy. As you can see, I have no problem at all to give guys space and let them pass if I'm slower, but unfortunate things happen. He was turning in quite early, or maybe I did turn in too late, just a half a just a hundredth of a second too late, or he was turning too early a little bit, not giving me enough space for braking zone at the end. And yeah, apologies to Honda guy. So right now, sitting comfortably in 5th place, no, 6th place, behind the guys, and trying to figure out what is the optimum way to gain something at least, because right now, as you can see, I really lose a lot of time. The only corner that is kind of optimum is this one, the first one, and kind of this one, but after these hard right-handers, my tire is being really on high pressure and degrees really peak up, and I can't really make the best lap time at the remainder of the track. So remember to really take your time in practice sessions, and yeah, Porsche is really eager to get past me as well. So I wasn't giving, I think, enough space to the guy, and concluded to a little bit of contact, and I was getting sidewinded by the guy, and that's okay. No hard feelings as well from me, but we are being chased from the Audi right now, trying to keep up with the Bentley up front, but there's no space. The thick boy as myself is in front and making those mistakes, stepping on the curbs, and right now a lot of understeer. Oh my, it wasn't too much speed, it was just bad understeer, and here again a contact. I wasn't able to really control the line right there. I tried to give space to the guy, but he was turning in. What can you do? And right now we are sitting in 10th place. Yeah, 10th place. A lot of positions lost through the last few laps. We will have a lot of experience from this. As you can see, you have to go almost a little bit of lift through this corner, but I was understeer is just too big. Also here, you have to be able to just push the throttle almost to the max through these corners. As you hit the apex, you have to be able to push the throttle a lot, but I wasn't able to at all, and still I'm in top 10. So not the saddest story. It's like if we take things in that manner, it's almost sad story, but the guys behind me now are just too far off to catch me, I guess, and also Lexus here dancing all around, and pretty nice dance. So last lap we actually gained a position, 9th position. There was a lot of guys dancing all around still, as you can see here, and few corners advance. The Audi, I don't know why, but he was really slow through here. Okay, we will claim the position, thank you very much. And last few corners, and almost making that crucial mistake. And this wasn't the race to remember, this wasn't the best one, but 7th place, I will take it any day. Thanks for the positions, and thank you so much for watching. If you made this far, you're an absolute legend. If you liked the video, press thumbs up. If you didn't, press thumb down. Simple as that, as always. and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.